while not being used to their big money, right? But Mr. G is making a difference. Everybody give him a follow, and good to talk to you again. Tick, we have been. You guys who want to come on stage are more than welcome to. We're gonna keep it to an hour though today, because I still need to read one more chapter before I go to bed today. And so yeah, Tick. We do want to touch a little bit about Frosh and the Mint, even though the official space, I cannot say too much, right? Because the official space about the Mint still needs to happen, and it's going to be the reveal. Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, everybody that minted, you minted basically, you get the number, right? But you don't know what it looks like yet because that is all going to be revealed to you. So I can say nothing about that. But I can say that the whole thing minted out in less than 3 hours. And actually, the 6 minutes, it took 6 minutes for 1,100 NFTs to be minted on the first come, first serve. And I do want to tell the people that missed out on that. Obviously, there was tons of attention. There were more than 60,000 people eyeing this collection for the mint. And so there's only 69.69 in this collection. There's more than 16,000 people in the HQ as well. Right. And so not everybody could get one. But you can go on the floor right now. The floor is actually $69. Isn't that crazy? And so if you have it, you can consider investing in one. This is going to have, how do you say, utility. And so you're going to get access to the iOS app that can give you access to your AR filter and your 3D animated NFT, right? And so you can make content with your NFT. And I cannot wait. I cannot do it yet because I don't want to. I
Dude,
can't give things away.
the floor
I
is
want to.
up. The floor is up from yesterday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Well,
the floor
yeah.
price is 0.0342. It was 0.028 yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, this is just a matter of time, you know. So that we all know where this is going. So yeah. I talked to B in the space. She was like, "Oh my God, yes, right." And a lot of people are trading these NFTs. I mean, if you're smart enough to do it, go for that. I
Without
saw
seeing
that.
what they look like. They're just trading them
Yeah,
just based on
people
the
are
number.
trading them already. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
because
do.
because yeah,
So
each NFT has its own number. So like some of
yes,
the numbers are like I bought one yesterday. It was like 6901 or something, and something with a 69 in it. So yeah, some of the numbers seem more bullish, but right now they haven't been revealed what's on the NFTs. So if let's say I bought one and then relisted it for sale, I could be potentially giving up like a really rare one or something because it's like
yes,
no one knows what they're holding yet. So that's when does
exactly.
the reveals
This
next
is-
week?
well, I'm not. We're talking about it because we first got to
Hmm.
fix some stuff for the people that got into the glitch,
Mm-hmm.
and that is, we've been talking about a little bit internally, of course, and it just all fits. I mean, that there was if you are challenging reality, things will start to glitch, right? We all know this. Yeah. If you're worried, if you want to manifest more money, what happens? Another bill pops up right out of nowhere. You're just like, what? It's the system finding, it's the old beliefs finding back, right? And so, yeah, tons of attention made the website crash. That was kind of out of our hands. And on the back end, there was some cap sensitivity around the Ethereum wallets. And so, not everybody that had a GTD or a GTD Plus even were catching, and so we got to take care of these people before we reveal to keep things honest. And so that is basically where we're at right now. And however long that might take, because we have to do everything manually on the blockchain checking. Yes. And in our own internal administration for the people who want to go through that whole fucking list. Excuse my French. Yeah. And so I pinned it up above. Here's a little bit sneak peek from Dutch here, people asking what you're actually getting, and there's this sneak peek, right? So you get a 2D PFP for your X stuff, you get a 3D art model, a 3D model, and an AR filter. and that is going to be in the app available for you. So basically, that filter will do anything that you do, right? So if you're talking, the filter is talking, and it's up to the point that it can actually mimic your facial expressions, and so you can use it in meetings. You can use it for streaming and still be streaming, but remain anon.
Right.
And having anonymity is something in this space that is just very important to people.
This one with the
Because,
Froge crown, right? The one where
yeah,
that's the one that you're talking about. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's well, he has that as an example
right. Yeah,
with the
I
yeah,
pulled it up. Yeah.
yeah. Look at with the five laser on the
Oh,
glasses
that's
there.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And so that is gonna give you free content to make, and you can stay anonymous. And in the crypto space, that's the thing. Decentralization is the thing, and we don't always want to be known, right? And
Yeah.
I think that's valid. It also introduces then scammers who can hide behind the curtains. But the fact of the matter is that we're talking about money here, and when you talk about money, there's a target. Some people do crazy things for not that much, and some people that think, yeah, hey, she's into crypto or he's into crypto, she must or he must have a lot of money,
Right.
right? And we're gonna get it.
Yeah, it's like
So,
if you
yeah.
it's like you wouldn't drive through like the hood in like a Lamborghini and like leave your car unlocked. Like it's probably not a good idea because you might get robbed. And Twitter is exactly like the hood. It's like the worst hood in the world. It's like imagine the worst place in the world. Twitter
Yeah.
is 10 times worse than that because you have to imagine
Yes.
that the entire world is on there. So there's people that, you know, $200 is their income for like 3 months, you know, and so
Mm.
they will take any opportunity to rip you
Yeah.
off. And I know that sounds kind of messed up the
Well,
way that I'm
it's the Wild
simplifying it.
West,
Yeah, it
right?
is. It is.
And there's some vigilante justice, but there is no justice here, and we opt for that rather to stay free than and decentralized in this way, and that is kind of like the vibe, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And so anonymity is a part of this. I mean, you can choose not to, but most of the people will be like, yes. But then you come into something that is not in the Web 2 world. It's very much known that you're talking, especially if you're doing business, that that you're talking to people, that you see their faces, that you shake the hands. And so if we can't do that, we're going to have like a Zoom meeting, and still then you're seeing eye to eye, face to face is a big deal. And so this is how actually Filter came up with making this, because it was for the Daisy, right, the Board Ape Yacht Club, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so Dutch here top blasted a Board Ape at 380K.
Ouch.
Amen. But yeah, these guys were doing figure business deals. And so these filters were there because some of them still wanted to be anon, right? Especially with this big money. And so these filters were made. So we still have facial expression. We can still look at, but you're actually your NFT talking, right? And so you get that idea. Also, for season two, I am allowed to tell you that the NFTs are going to play a big part for the people that are going to enter season two, for them to get rewarded, right? And that is through content with the AR filter, showing up in the game shows and all that good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so let's say hi to some people here on stage. I don't want to make this a Froach stage. We can talk about all projects that we like and love here.
Oh
Say
yeah.
we have something to show.
I know
It's
Panda's
not a
got
problem.
something.
Yeah,
What Panda's been working on is pretty sick. And then we got Click up in the
click is up in the house
house.
here.
Nice.
Yes.
Good to see you guys.
And so if you guys haven't yet, please quote post or repost this room. The first pinned post is always our live stream. We are live on 6 streams on Kick, Twitch, Retake. Tatsu, that was not the agreement. You're a lady. Stop being loud. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah. YouTube, X, and the Pump Fun. See how I did this?
Very nice.
And so yeah, say hi to the people over there as well. You guys, if you are watching us, of course, leave a comment on the stream. We always enjoy looking at those after we finished streaming. Hop on stage if you want to, and leave a comment down below. I think I covered everything. Now let's say good morning to Edge right here, or it's evening for us, Edge, and possibly for Click as well. Just say good evening.
What's up, Wild?
What's
What's up, Tic?
up?
What's
Yo,
up?
GM GM.
Yo! GM. I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning, day, evening, afternoon, whatever time it might be where you are right at this second. Myself, I'm driving home from my pizza delivery session, and I'm gonna update my website this fine Friday evening. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. You know, not a lot of people can say that they're working on their website a Friday night. Let's be honest.
That's
Come on
awesome.
now.
Goals. It's really
You
sick.
know, like always do the opposite.
Yeah.
It's not bragging. It's actually like facts. Like how many people are actually working today? Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, tomorrow, it's Saturday tomorrow, but Friday night as well. Come on now.
It's
You know,
Friday, yeah.
how are you guys?
Eric again. A busy day, you guys. Jesus Christ, I can't. I was in my flow though, so it's a good thing. And I feel something is in the air. I feel that the next 3 months here, if you guys are listening on the live stream or here in this space, let me tell you right now, the bottom is going to be in for Bitcoin in these times, and we're restarting another cycle. And this is going to be your point of opportunity, your window of opportunity. And I just want you to sit with that a little bit. Now, don't get FOMO. Think about it, get excited about it, and then make a plan, right? Because here is where the dip comes. I still think that we can go a little bit lower, and your window of opportunity. That's here in the next 3 months. I think 6 months we're going to see reversal, and then quarter 4 will be when people are saying we're still in bear market, and the reversal already happened, right? And so let's say hi to Click here on stage, the big
What up,
man.
family?
Hi,
How are we
Eric.
doing today? Hope
GM
everyone is
GM.
doing great. I am also still working. I do have about 4 hours more of drive, and it is windy and rainy AF. So I hope the background noise ain't too bad. But I'm sitting with my phone next to my ear, trying to listen in. Can't hear too much, but I will be here to show some support and love. And big shout out to Wild and Tic for hosting this space. And thank you so much for the whitelist. It is sitting safely in the vault. And I hope everyone down there in listeners and on TikTok and on Pump Fun and on all the stream threads are having a lovely Friday.
There you go, everybody. Give Click a follow. He does have all the alpha, especially in your content creation and your X management. So if you're into that stuff, you need to be over on the Click side, right? To just load up on all that alpha. Yeah, we're restarting the spaces. So little Click Friday is usually not the regular time that we do, but yeah, we had to pull up and show our faces, right? Consistency is a thing, and so we promised once a week, so we gotta show up for it, right? And actually I miss being in spaces a lot, even though I attended tons of spaces for Filter. It's not the same as having our own crew. That's just it, right? You go to different spaces and it's all good, it's all networking and all nice. But it's good to see Click, Edge, and Mr. G. I haven't heard in like 3 months, you guys. Sometimes I just realize I miss you sometimes. I don't see you on the timeline. I'm like, where's that? Where did you go? We're more than PFPs. We're also human, right? And if we're on here for a long time, we recognize each other. Vibe recognizes vibe this way. I'm glad that you got your mint in, and now we wait for the reveal after we go to tons of stuff. Because there was a ton of people. This is a free mint, and always when you do a free mint, what you invite is tons of people who want to scan for that whitelist for a position. Lots of people came with the fucking same screenshot, like they thought that we were retarded, right? And so, but we have to check everybody manually so we leave no man out. And so, yeah, if you had a GTD spot, we know that you had it, is in our administration. If you had a plus spot, we can check the blockchain for that, so don't worry. And Dutch is a very generous boss, right? And a very generous founder, and you will get taken care of. We have to wait with the reveal because that's that way we keep it like very cool for everybody, right? So we reveal nothing until everybody's taken care of. So everybody has the same odds. Um, yeah, flipping a grail. Even though this collection does have 180 traits, and every each one of them has something unhinged and crazy, right? So I already got mine pre-ordered, just to rock on here so I could rebrand with it. And I got that Solana headdress. So headdresses are a trade. I can tell you there's a Bitcoin one and the Ethereum one as well. And but I loved it. I wanted the Solana one because it's just louder. And so but every each one has got something to them, so don't worry about it. And right now they're looking kind of flat because they're 2D, but in your filter, when I move my head in the filter, the feathers actually move and everything, so I can just make it pop. Right, it's going to be hilarious. It's also pinned up here if you want to know what that looks like. Also for you, click have a little preview on this. And of course, I mentioned already, season two is where you actually can get on the leaderboard, and then the NFTs are going to be a thing because the NFTs are the identity for this IP brand, and Froge token is the currency of the economy here, right? And we're already talking to, yeah, brands, right? So how would you feel if you can get a jacket for your NFT, like an Adidas jacket or a beanie or whatever, right? Or a Gucci sunglasses or something like that, and then limited edition, and you can get those then for your NFTs as well. So we can do collabs in Web 2. That is on the table, and there's a roadmap for our exchanges. These are gonna fall into season 2, season 3, possibly, to time them right. I'm trying to get somebody on stage who's just fucking falling off the. Take help. Can you pull somebody up here?
Yes, yeah. Let me see. I don't think I see a request, do I?
Nice. Yeah, we're there already. Yes. Trend Scales, how are you doing? Good evening. Good morning.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? How's everybody doing? I saw you guys are live on the space. I saw my bro Click and decided to come up and like show you guys my support. You know what I mean? And scale alongside with Wild and Tic and everybody on the space. Shout out to everybody. Let's get it.
Very cool.
Let's go, my guy. You find yourself in a space. We have 6 live streams going. We don't do one, we don't do two. We just like a challenge and just toss it out there all over the feed and on every stream. So if you want to shill something, like go ahead, my guy. We might even cut it up for a short here and there.
Yo, I would say Trent
Yo,
Scales himself is a show by itself, bro. like
it is.
Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to come up and show support. The people that know already what I do, like they already know it. So the reason I came here is not
People
to
on the
show.
live stream, people on the live stream don't. Yeah, but you're here. You got to make the opportunity. We have tons of
The
viewers.
thing is, how I see things is that like sometimes you better just like go and support people, and that is what I came to do. I didn't come like to take advantage or like show. There's people that like I don't like doing that. So like they try to get advantage of every single opportunity to
Mm,
show. But like I
right.
came here to support.
But I like to support you because we are the same then. So go ahead and go to Trent Scales' profile, pull that up on the live stream. Let's show everybody what a nice guy he is for always trying to give cloud and then get cloud back. So I got you, bro.
Trend scales.
Let's get it.
What have you been buying lately during this accumulation phase?
Well, bro, I've been accumulating BTC, of course. That is at my, like top of my priority list. But also, I've been increasing my Ethereum bag because, like, I'm staking Ethereum, and I'm, like profiting off that yield, of course. Crazy thing is, like, if you guys are following the news, all these corporations right now they're tapping in, and like ETFs as well. By the way, BlackRock has been accumulating so much Ethereum lately for their second ETF, through which, by the way, they're going to be offering 85% of Ethereum staking profits. And that is, by the way, much interesting to all of these investors. So they're moving from their Ethereum ETF A to Ethereum ETF B right now. That's where they're moving their capital because, of course, you're going to be getting essentially like dividends from the staking. I would say, like when it comes down to me, I would always like prefer any day, like self custody over getting in on an ETF. But it really comes down to like personal preference. Like there's some people that don't want to bother, like with just like holding their own tokens, being like 100% responsible for this and that. So they're fine getting with like 85% of the cut and not 100% from the staking rewards. But yeah, I've been accumulating ETH. I've been accumulating like a couple of alts. I've kept accumulating my Astra. I'm still bullish on Astra. I believe the company has a great future ahead. And yeah, I've primarily like been accumulating everything that you guys already heard about. I've been accumulating Solana. Also, like when it comes down to NFTs, I've been like accumulating baby billionaires, mutant bull bears, and vultures as well. Like supporting my people while also positioning myself because I know what the people are like building, and I know that the people that built right now during this period right now are the teams that are going to flourish during the bull. So um, I always stay like positioned in a way where I invest based on pure conviction and not speculation. And I really got to know the people behind, so like what like what project I'm investing in, because at the end of the day, not only that you invest in protocols, but you invest in people, and you want to invest in decent, honest people that are not like just like gonna do something sketchy. So yeah, pretty much that's what I've been doing, and I'm also like utilizing some liquidity pools as well. I'm on Aave, I'm on Curve, and like just getting that passive income is I think what we should all be doing. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
You're
this
not
is
wrong.
so on point.
Absolutely. That's what I just said, right? The next coming 3 months, the bottom is going to be in, the skills are going to be reset again, and we're going for another cycle of all of the good stuff. And so you need to understand that this is your window of opportunity. Do not miss, right? And often what it takes is that you need to go against the grain, you guys. If the fear greed index is like in the red on the fear side, that's where you need to put in your DCA, right? If having, I know somebody who is right now creating an app where you can have that DCA strategy based on the fear and greed index. And so if you just use that fear and greed index for your DCA, bro, you're basically buying every little dip there is to eat, right? And so that is a fantastic way if you do not know how to. And but definitely stack your bitcoins. It's ever so important. No matter what else we do, we got going over there, but get some Bitcoin, not for upside potential, for leverage. Yes, yes, Trend.
Yo, let's get it. By the way, I do agree on everything that you said. And I just reminded myself, I do have something going on that, like maybe the people are going to enjoy if I talk about it. And if I can put it up to the top.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead, my guy. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I run, like this community that we have. It's called the Winner Circle, and right now we are doing a giveaway because we closed a partnership with Voice Have Fun, which is, by the way, the first opinion fi on Solana, and I think that's gonna be like a big thing in 2026. But besides that, right now. Essentially, we're running this giveaway, which is $300. It's going to be running for 10 days, and it's super simple entry. So yeah, I'm going to pin it to the top, guys. If you want to learn more about Opinion 5, if you want to learn more about like the Winner Circle, you're like always welcome to like tap in with us. We host spaces almost every single day, and yeah, learn about crypto, learn about like the space. And yeah, I've been in the crypto space for like 10 years, and I'm sharing all my knowledge, like with the people that we have over in our community. We're just started setting up our Discord as well. Everything is always going to be free. You don't need to buy an NFT in order to enter. You don't need to buy a token in order to enter. It's always going to be 100% free, and it's always going to be about the people. Like, there's a lot of communities saying that out there, but you gotta buy this, you gotta buy that. But the Winner Circle is completely free, and like for everybody that is like into crypto, no matter like which sector. You can be into NFTs, staking, you can be into liquidity pools, you could be like into meme coins. Like the reason why we did the Winner Circle in the first place is to have people have a safe place where they're not like gonna be scammed, because like I think we've all suffered the same pain, guys, and we can all agree on that. And yeah, everybody with good intentions is welcome. I'm gonna pin the giveaway to the top if that's something I can do.
Absolutely, yeah. Go ahead and pin. Always pin a giveaway, you guys. It's about $300. Are you kidding me? You guys should be all over that and on it, right? And yes, let me see if it worked. Did it work?
It doesn't allow me to pin for whatever reason. I don't
Oh,
know why.
hold on. Let me pick it up for you then. Is it on your timeline?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Baby billionaires. Yes, I've been in spaces with. Yeah, I found it. Hold on. I heard somebody talking about it in another space too, you guys. So check it out, right? Make money while you sleep, basically. Kid can do it.
Let's hear it.
Baby can do it. Oh, you guys, I'm kind of freaking out. Click, help me out because I just I cleaned this laptop here, and I logged in back in my Twitter, and now it's not dark mode anymore. How do I get there? I'm freaking out. It's my
I am a completely wrong person to ask because I never use the XMPC. I have one device only, and that is my phone, but it's with me
I,
all the time.
I just closed it because it just made my eyes sore. I don't know how people can live with. Everything is in black with me. Oh, these psychos have it on. Let's move to a trash panda right here. You're welcome to cloud yourself on the stage. Just go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
What's
Yo.
up, panda? How's Norway?
Rainy, windy.
Jesus, yeah.
Mm, I can't wait to summer, and people like summer dresses. Oh,
And
yeah, yeah.
skirts. There we go. That's panda.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh my god. You want to shill your store? I know you have your store.
It's not up. It's not up yet. The store. It's only the community part. The store. I'm waiting on PackFund to allow me to. Well, they gotta launch. I'm doing beta testing and all that, so I can launch my community coin with it. Plan is like basically you sell the coin community or whatever. You can sell the stuff at the store. Um, I'll will of course talk about it, like agreements and all that stuff. I'll take some of the profit from the store, take it away for like rainy days once a year or once a quarter. I'll give some payouts from profit to like people, yeah, all the followers, community members. I don't know what to call it. Trash store people. Right. Yeah. And the coin is also like every time it's traded, then like 30 or 40% to the subscribers. So it's like a fair thing I'm trying to make, where everyone like sub and make money, but you also can deliver something cool that you want to sell, a service, all friendly, like used panties, like whatever it is, you know.
I got you. I got you pennies, you guys. Only in the trash can store. Right.
Oh yeah, damn. You'd probably get like a lot of crazy offers.
Well, not really. I'm trying to.
No, but I'm just taking like the gym pictures for like generational bottoms and stuff like this.
Most men are scared. I scare men.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
They're scared men. It's anonymous board. It's so long. Just make them get wallet.
It's usually stronger. That's the issue. It doesn't matter though, because our next step is going to be I'm going to be live streaming with my NFT rights with the AR filter. And
How's that going?
yeah, man, it's been insane so far. It's all of it's been insane. So yeah, okay, I am going to chill a little, right, because I kind of feel like I have to at this point. Because Pro is nothing but mocking the simulation, mocking the fucking rinse and repeat that has been going on for the last couple of years, or even longer in crypto, right? Narrative, pump, reset, do it all over again, and so that's why Pro's looks like a meme, but the clown face. Right, so we actually mocking that. It actually has tons of utility behind it. And so if you guys still want to hop on the HQ, you can do so. I'm sure somebody has codes for you so you get a bump. Man, it's nothing but a ride. So in November, launched the token TGE, and you had to choose a pill. Now here's something fun that the founder did. He actually put on OpenSea a video that was locked, right? And you could buy it for 1 Ethereum. It's been there with the outcome, right? And so when you enter the HQ, you got to pick a pill, the blue pill or the red pill. And the blue pill is we all stay the same and we do what we do. And the red pill is we're escaping the matrix. And so the outcome of that is actually the collective on the HQ needed to pick. And even Dutch didn't know the outcome. There was only like these two choices. But the effect of the outcome was already known on the blockchain in somewhere in October already. And so the collective decided, and then unlock the red pill, and that is going to be where the community can go. So the whole collective is choosing the pill, and that's the route that we go to until another choice comes up, right? So we're changing reality with this. So it's gonna be a double thing here going on, right? And so then we have the mint. With these AR filters, they're going to be available to you in the app. If you hold more than one NFT, you can actually combine the traits to use in your filter. So you leave nothing behind, right? You don't need to pick between one or the other. You can just make one if you have more than one NFT. Pick up the traits. There's going to be game shows that we can do with our 3D filter as just a head, right? It's going to be on Soul Pump. There's going to be some giveaways around that, some ways to earn money. And of course, yeah, but there I cannot say too much. I cannot.
Sounds awesome. Like the AR thing is hilarious. It's in TG something, I believe.
Yeah, I did brief you guys a little bit, but I couldn't hold myself because we were testing. We were having so much fun with all of the tea testing the filter. It was freaking hilarious, right? Because mind you, when I stick my tongue out, it's like a big ass tongue comes out. Because it's a frog, right? So it's like, wow. That's just so crazy when you
Sticks to
do
the
it.
wall and shit.
Don't lick the toad.
Well, and that's just all about creativity. So just go ahead and but yeah, so that's a little bit, and I really really enjoy. I do not align myself with projects much. I didn't before, and these projects still around. But so I want something that is for the long term. If I'm gonna put my name with it, right? If I'm gonna align with that, it's gotta be something that just stands for something and is gonna be something for the long term. I think I'm done with the rinse and repeat. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have you. Maybe you can pull the video up without the sound take, and I'll just give you the sound clip
Yeah, let
of
me
that.
rotate real quick. 1 second.
Yes.
X.com. Let's go. Come on, you bastard. Where is it? Fuck. Where the fuck is it? Dude. Okay.
This is not our normal day.
There we go.
Usually that's Thursdays, but we had to pull up, right? And of course, I wanted to see everybody and touch some base here and there, and not only do the big spaces and all the shilling that went on last week. And so, just to be here hanging with the crew. Here we go, you guys. I'm going to have you guys listen to the sound clip here from the founder while I pull take up.
Cool. The video that's on the Froge.
Once something gets labeled, thinking stops. But Froge was never built to fit a category. Markets move in cycles. DeFi, NFTs, memes. Narratives come and go. Capital rotates. Attention rotates. And the meta always moves on. So the real question for builders is simple. Are you here to chase the next narrative? Or build something that survives the narratives? Because the projects that last are never built for trends. They become the thing that outlives them. The biggest projects in the world were never just products. They were intellectual property. Disney, Marvel, Pokemon, Star Wars. Each started with something simple. A symbol, a character, a story people could believe in. Once that belief existed, the idea could grow into culture. Web3 barely understands this. Most projects launch tokens. Some launch NFTs. Very few build real IP. Froge is not just a token. It is not just an NFT. It is an IP born in Web3 that will expand far beyond Web3. The token powers the economy. The NFTs carry the identity. But the real asset is the symbol and the people who stand behind it. Because Froge is not just a character, it is a signal. A signal for the builders, believers, and operators who are tired of watching the same cycle repeat. Pump, narrative, extraction, reset, over and over again. Froge represents something else. A glitch in the Web3 matrix. A signal for people who believe this space can become something greater. Because markets don't change through technology alone. They change when communities decide to move culture forward. And movements only work one way. Collectively. One believer does nothing, but thousands of believers carrying the same symbol. That is how culture gets created. That is how systems change. So if you stand with this movement, hold it, use it, represent it. Because the future of Web3 will not be built by spectators. It will be built by communities that move together. And this is only the beginning. Be the glitch.
I love the information age.
Building
Oh,
Froge.
it's correct. You guys, it was long-winded. The Dutch is long-winded, and he's here for the long haul. Yes, you guys. Yeah, this is an article that he wrote, and this is just a sound clip from a condensed version of that. If you want to find it, it's up on his profile as well. And so, I just enjoy the fact that this is something that has the investment up front. So, I've seen the numbers. When I align myself, I do that seriously, and there has been more than $500,000 invested and upfront, right? And so we don't need an NFT to carry. This is not the checkout point here at all, right? This is a business being built, an IP brand being built, and so what we usually see is that a token is being born, and then an NFT collection needs to save the token, and then another collection needs to save the other collection, and on we go, and it has its own little cycle and its own little system, and that is just a thing that's happening. And so having something invested in upfront for me is a better way, because all in all, what we do in Web3 is that we are investing in either technology and utility. And it's not PvP. It was never meant to be. The stock market is not PvP. You're holding a part of a company, and a company needs to do something, right? And so that's where we're at. And I know that the meme tokens started to come alive because of the fact that people are trying to prove that you don't need utility. In essence, all you need is conviction. And this is very much true. But that is nice when the chart is up, but everybody loses that conviction very quickly when the chart is down. Even in Bitcoin, people are selling Bitcoin even now, right? When the bottom is almost in. And so that's the thing, you guys. Don't lose your conviction. Many people rotate out of this space, but you're here for a reason. You were in Web3 because you had some sort of inkling on how to escape the matrix on your own, right? And that's how somehow you landed into crypto, and you're here. And so time will tell, and it will unfold. Yes, Edge. You have a hand up?
Yo, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you mentioned conviction. I believe that it's not actually conviction. I believe that it's still the gambling mindset speaking when a lot of people say that it's conviction because they change their mind so quickly, so
Yes.
that it's something
That's
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
that is
No,
a
you're not
great
wrong,
point.
right?
That is such a good
It's
point.
very easy to believe when the chart is up. It's harder to believe in something that has not shown itself yet when the chart is down. And that goes for Bitcoin and every token out there. and basically in everything we do in life, right? That's why some people succeed and others don't. And it's just, people try to time the market instead of valuing your time in the market, which is more important. We have somebody else on stage here as well. I think Mr. G is taking notes. I'm going to talk to Mr. G in a little bit, but I want to say hi to Prasa right here. Prasa, how are you doing?
Hey, thank you for having me. I'm doing really good. Super pumped. I was looking forward to minting my three, one GTD and two GTD plus,
Yeah.
and then I had like five GTD on another account I had. I was like, I tried minting them. I managed to mint one. And this morning, after all the situation that took place yesterday with the mint, the team got back to me, and I was really bullish and really based of them. I'm super pumped. They got back to me, said that they verified my spot, and they will have those NFTs sent for the equivalent of 1 to 1 of the mint spot. So I'm super pumped. I've already got a bag. I swept like almost. I minted one, and then I swept 19 separately. So I'm looking forward to revealing mines, and hopefully I pull a nice one that I can rock using the AR tech. So good base founder and team, and good tech, I must say, with Froj.
Yes, absolutely. And are you still? Wait a minute. So, what were you telling me? I lost connection with the space. I'm
Oh,
so happy that
oh,
he's my co-host. So I was
typical
like,
Web3 problems. Um,
yes.
yeah, so the so I messaged the main page
Hmm.
stating that I couldn't mint certain spots because of the technical difficulties we had with the mint yesterday.
Yeah.
All said and done, I managed to mint one before the actual technical difficulty. So I was like right on the clock, literally like literally at 3 p.m. For me it was GMT because it's London, same time as UTC pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I tried to mint. I managed to mint one somehow, and then I couldn't mint my other few spots I had. So I messaged the team. I showed them the the spots that I had and
Mm.
the wallets and stuff. They verified, and they said they got back to me today saying you can you will send you over those NFTs. I presume.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was that.
Okay, good. So that's going to be solved. Like I said before, it was like mayhem. And in the TG, I was in the TG doing some hustling, right, and helping some people out here or there. But here is how people respond to these things. So, the mint time, right? It was mint time to mint, and then the site crashed because people were trying to do it in the same minute. And then here's what they said. Yeah, I just keep refreshing and it's not working. I was stop
Yeah.
refreshing because you're actually creating a bottleneck for let's stop doing every
It,
second a
it,
refresh.
it was so it was. I mean, back in the days we had gas war. I mean, I've been in the crypto space for like
Mm,
since 2014. So, uh, for me when I saw these mints, like I missed like the Bored Ape mint because even though my cousin told me about it, he minted one. Silly sod, but I missed that because I was dealing with my son's birth at that time. So it
yeah,
was like,
that's
that was
legit.
more
That's a legit
important.
excuse though.
Yeah, I ended up buying like literally apes recently as well. So I was like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't pay like 100 plus ETH back then. But yeah, it's one of those waves. It happens. It's typical. Like we've all been down that road, right? Like
Yes.
it's just so typical of Web3 to the team is amazing often, and then you come across like the technical side. Anything can happen to the point where it's like now a law, that it could happen. There is a 1% chance that's gonna happen. So, but
Yes.
they managed to sort it all
And
out.
it matches the lore because we're glitching in the matrix. And I kid you
Glitched.
not. No, we're glitching all the time because I'm doing for a filter. I'm part of the team and I'm doing spaces and a lot of community work. And so I'm hosting Froch spaces, right? And the first space that we hosted, we got bumped out of the space 5 times. Now, mind you, I've been hosting spaces daily, not any issue all year long. And then the first Froach as was a big space. They were trying to get 1,600 people trying to get into that space all at once, and it would actually make that space crash time and time again, up to 5 times. And so we were like, well, isn't this just a glitch? And it has been nothing else since. Right. So we, that this happened, the whole team was like, yeah, well, did we expect anything else? If you want to break the matrix, of course, the matrix is going to fight back, right? The simulation is going to fight back and it's going to give us a hard time. And it just tells us that we're in the right direction here, right? It tells us that we meet the challenge, right? And we don't care. We just keep trying again.
Wow, that was actually so crazy because imagine now, put this on top of it, right? Here's the cherry on the top. So uh, yesterday was my day off, so I was like ready and prepared because I already told my wife, listen, you're working from home today. You're going to pick him up from school. I'm going to, because around that time we need to get ready to pick him up. So I was like, you're going to pick him up. I've got something really important to attend. All right. I had all the tabs open. I had like all my computers open, my phone just in case there's a backup. And I was like crazy. It was just wild. It felt like almost like that 2021 kind of rush hour NFT mint vibe. I was just like, yep, this is all over it again. I missed this. So I think we're heading in the right directions, and I really think I mean, I'd never ever looked at full price of for a long time now. So I just collect for the novelty, and then the art, because it's just degenerate of us to do it. So managed to cop a few, and we'll see what's the outcome of it. But yeah, it's crazy. I'd love to actually do you know when the next space will be around? Because then I can actually time it and jump on.
Yes, well, we had that one scheduled, but we need to reschedule it, and we do not know. We want to do
Okay,
the
cool,
drop. We want to drop everybody first, so
cool.
we can all reveal together and give everybody that equal
Oh, Jesus
experience,
Christ. Yeah.
right? And so, but yeah, that means that we have a lot of hands-on work because we actually got to go through all these things
Yep.
manually, and to make sure, because tons of people were trying to scam themselves in a position so so bad that they were actually making posts on X about how their uncle died and whatnot happened.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so, and also sharing the same fucking screenshot. Right, like it's
Mm.
That's so
Wow,
gay.
that's deep. Yeah.
yeah, so but in the end, we have to laugh about it. It's just how bullish it is, and how bullish everybody is on this collection, right? And so that the whole crash, the whole thing, the code that actually didn't want to take the cap sensitivity of the Ethereum wallets, that's where it actually started the glitch, right? And so but everything that happens is just adding to the bullishness of how people feel about this collection. And so it's also not it's not coincidental that the floor price is $69 at this moment. Before the
Whoa, that's
reveal,
coded.
it's all coded.
That's coded.
That's coded, right? And so we were talking about that a little too. Is like, well, will you look at this? Right.
It's a
Um,
sign, Wild.
hmm?
It's a sign. I'll take a trip to Amsterdam,
Everything is
girl.
coded.
Yeah, the
Absolutely.
Web3 universe speaks in a different language, and it's absolutely coded. I mean, I took a break from NFTs for a long time, and then I came back and going to normies, and just ended up sweeping the floor and like having a ride, and I'm just like, now what? The first ever time I feel a bit rejuvenated about an actual project with a base, founder and team, and the tech behind it, and just in general, it's just bringing that vibe back, really. Like, honestly, people are just scurrying about to get it, but it's been crazy on the bright, as much as the bright side, the dark side, where people are just flipping for less than a burger, like money lately, some good artwork. I'm just looking at them, I'm like, why? Like all these KOLs just dumping on your heads and stuff like that. It's crazy, like it's just mad. But I'm because then you kind of bottleneck people from buying it, because people are like, why, if there's no provenance, why is the price dropping, or blah blah blah. If people really believe in it, they would price it, high up or what's or not. But besides the fact, because of that, so when you look at, people start looking at charts and reading too deep into it rather than collecting, because they rock with it. that essence is missing. So I'm hoping the 180 traits on this PFPs on these PFPs, they're going to be absolutely bang on, like with really like convincing someone to buy it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's there. But thank you for having me on stage. There's a lot of hands up. I'm gonna get off. Thank you for having me. Wow.
No problem, and welcome aboard. Of course, I've been saying earlier in the space a little bit about the utility. It's pinned up above here that Dutch actually did give you a little preview of what it looks like when it's in 3D. But even though he posted that, you guys, if you are experiencing yourself talking through your NFT, that is going to be a different experience altogether, right? So wait for that app to open up with your NFT in it and do all the things that you want it to do. Ed, you have your hand up.
Yeah, I wanted to say something extremely important. I think Froge 69 is gonna like rewrite how sex education is done in schools. Like now the missionary is not the number one, now it's 69.
Hey, baby,
Oh
you wanna
God.
you wanna join me home for some froge? Is that how it's gonna be?
Yeah.
You into the froge? Yeah. Okay.
There's
Dude,
70
I'm in,
things,
baby.
70 things that can solve my problem. One is deadlifts, and the other one is 69.
Vibes.
Say no
okay.
more.
There was some guy that got a Froge tattoo. Talk about conviction. That is insane to me. That is so nuts. Wild, would you get a
And it's
Froge tattoo?
legit because we had to ask the guy for more video footage if he had any, and then go have it to AI checkers. This was anything made with AI because somebody else tried to do it, and then it was like,
You
we
think
could,
it's insane?
yeah,
Yo, you gotta
everything
get
has a
in touch with.
metadata, right,
You,
on your
you,
content. There's metadata, meta tags,
Right.
and so a lot
you
of
gotta
people.
get in touch with the rapper 69. He's like
No.
into
Yes.
crypto, I've
That
heard.
no,
Yeah,
he's the
that,
worst.
that would be awesome.
6 9
I
is the
I'm
mean,
Well,
actually
worst.
gonna
yes.
tattoo the
he's
first Soul City on myself. The first like airdrop we have. I'm gonna do that and some background. That's the plan anyway.
nice.
No. Do you
Yeah,
have the
yeah, yeah.
tattoos
Like,
already? Do you already have
yeah,
tattoos?
yeah. Like, I own equipment back home, so I have loads of homemade bad ones.
Oh, you have a
But this one
machine.
I'm gonna do good. Yeah.
What?
Well, I always said if I get a legit 1000x, then I would somehow do like a tiny little
I think that
tiny.
this video of the tattoo is real, man. Did you say that you already checked it and it
No,
is
no, that
AI
guy
or no?
there's no that guy is real. But there
Yeah.
was like two or three other ones immediately trying to pull up with an AI, and it has meta tag. So when I look at the metadata and put it to the detectors, it actually can tell me where you made it from. So
He got it in a
Oh my
I'm
good
like,
god.
spot
bro,
though. Honestly, like he got it like underneath where like your sock goes, like just above his
yes.
ankle. So like you could pull your socks up and just like have that covered.
But this is the difference between the word conviction and certainty. So
Jeez.
when you are certain of something, it means the thing already happened. Means you're top blasting. Right? It already
Mm.
happened. And conviction is having the belief that it will happen without the confirmation that it already happened. That's the difference. That's why we have certainty and we have conviction. And so this guy has it. He has conviction because he's making the tattoo, but he leaves that 1% out by having it on his ankle so he can still, put
Ah.
a sock over it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so that's why you got to believe in the face of reality showing you something completely different, right? And that is conviction, and that is just vibes. And we know that that is a big deal in Web3 because that is actually what you needed to have lots of if you would have bought Bitcoin at in 13.
Mm.
Have
And
you
that,
guys
yeah.
seen like Click's ass tattoo though? Of people
Click what you
minting?
got.
No, what?
The all-seeing eye.
My thought, the issue is I can only hear
Show it,
you.
show
Everyone else
it,
I see them unmute and there's
show
nothing.
it.
So I'm just sitting here laughing at you talking to yourself. So
Oh,
I
this is
have
good. This is good.
no idea what the conversation is about, to be honest.
We wanna
Well,
see. We
that's a
wanna
good
see.
thing. See, Ed
Show
is
that
Ed
ass.
Come on.
is telling you about your buttocks tattoo. And I was like, is it the all-seeing eye? That would be something, wouldn't it?
That is right. I do have a lot of. I think I have three all-seeing eyes tattoos. So one more would be too many. But
All I see is
but
bullshit.
but definitely tonight we're gonna add some more names to the cheeky bull bear list. Let's see who means 15 tonight.
Oh yes, you want to do
No
a little
way.
show? Let Tick pull up something on the live stream for the Bull Bears because I'm a supporter. Baby billionaires, the kind right? So yeah, click do a little shill, even though you cannot hear everybody, but just me. But Tick, you pull it up on the live stream so we can show
No, I was
everybody.
just looking at the
Let's
tattoo.
go. Yeah, so the
So
Mutant Bull Bear, we're hosting a little event tonight. We have the over 20 NFTs up for grabs. We're going to do some bounties. We're going to do some giveaways at every 10 mins. We are at above 80% left, or 80% done of the mins. So they're less than 1,000 soon. I think it was 1,105 last I checked. So the mint is going to go fast. And we always know at the end of the mint, it's going super fast. Also, we just got verified on Magic Eden. Shout out to Magic Eden. We've been waiting a long time, been having issues. We've been having way over the volume required, but finally it's sorted. So we are now verified on Magic Eden. And yeah, hopefully we can mint out very, very shortly. Another big thing that is coming, or big things are coming, but we do have a few different things. You can stake your bull bears, earn points, claim NFTs. You can also play games on bullbears.com and earn points towards that staking. And we do also just open our Spaces hub. So even you, Wild, anyone who wants, you can put your Spaces up there. And monthly, we'll be picking the best Spaces, earning some points for the staking there too. So for everyone who want to hold Spaces, you can just take your space link, shove it up there. It doesn't have to be about Solo Chain or the bull bears. If it's a shield, whatever, get some more eyes so the people from the Solar Chain community knows that your spaces are live. So a lot of the features out, but even more coming, hopefully very, very shortly, because I've been holding my fucking mouth for 7 months and I'm about to burst at the seam. So hopefully I don't drink too much whiskey this weekend and spill the beans too soon. But yeah, that is my little chill.
That is a great show. This is how you shill people, please, right? I've been in different spaces, shill spaces all throughout the week, and it's an art. It's an art to deliver a show because I've been listening in to half-hour shills that nearly put everybody to sleep. So
Yep,
thank you.
I know, I know that. And I come from zero marketing or anything. I've just been hosting Chill and Chill Spaces for about 7 months. And when you see it, like 10%, 20% of your listeners just leaving, you're like, okay, no to self. Keep it
Yes.
short, keep it sweet. That is how we do it.
Yes, keep it the kiss thing, right? Keep it short and simple, stupid, right? Keep it short, keep it short, simple,
no,
something
no, no,
like
no.
that.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple. Yes.
Yeah,
See, it's I just remembered the kiss, and then
yeah,
I'm
that's
good to
right.
It's
go.
all like no,
Good
baby.
call.
Yeah. So click. Hey, go ahead and pin that up in the jumbotron. I'm happy to see that you are tapping into the whole spaces. You guys should talk to Adam and build fucking leaderboard, right? So you can directly do rewards for talking on spaces and use the lurky API to do so, right? Do 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 do.
Absolutely, that might be something for the future. We do have a post on C3's page with all the websites. I'm on an Android. I'm driving a 18-wheeler at the moment, so I can't really do much more than sit in space.
Hold on. I'm going to go to your profile. I'm going to pull it up for you and pin it up here because people are going to come back later.
Yeah, it's on C3's profile, pinned.
Is it on Neps? Is that the
C,
one?
C,
No.
C3 on chain.
C3 does it. All right. The
Yes,
fricandel. I don't
perfect.
see.
Yes,
C3 is fricandel to me.
exactly. That is true. The freaking Dell got all of them links pinned up.
What? Jesus, what's his handle? C3 on chain?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Jesus. Here we are. Found him. Somehow when I do C3, it doesn't pull up. Did X change anything? It's freaking
They
hilarious.
did, I think. Yeah, they changed
Now,
it.
I notice whenever I clear cache, I have to research everyone. But otherwise, when I've been searching them a few times, like some of the accounts that you search the most, they just pop up instantly. But there is also another C3 on X that usually, or pretty often, gets reposted by Elon Musk himself. So I usually just take a screenshot and troll with C3 about it.
Cool, cool. So, actually, Maku, he plays it tonight is a mega giga hype mint party for the mutant boot bears. So pinned that up above you guys. Go engage with that and set your reminders, of course, right? If you want to have some alpha. like that recording said, right? It's communities pushing it forward, and we could push together, and we do not need to, do one thing and then the other, and then be enemies. Because get this, right? When we're in a bear territory, like we're in with Bitcoin and the whole market, we're here with the village. 70% of the people left, right? And so people leave and they're not plugged in, and so this is the village, and so we rally together, right? All right, let's. I got Hology.
Well,
Hology built differently. Good morning.
Oh yeah,
Tic is good.
GM to you guys. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good, man. How you doing? You need some coffee or Ripple?
Yeah, I'm cool here and I'm chilling, man. I'm cool and chilling.
I can tell. Do you want to shill something here? Do we need to pull something up on the live stream for you, or just trying to catch cloud? It's fine too.
Not actually, everything I need already on the this thing, so nothing.
All right. Well, just hang out. Well, good to see you. I wanted to, before the other one, there's somebody else I wanted to pull up that I wanted to talk to. That's just doing a rotation right now. Okay, X Space is just about doing its thing again. Mr. G, I want to touch back with you because there's some other people in this space. So, Mr. G is our boots on the ground for your financial hygiene, especially for the ones that still need to learn that and never got it in school, right? And so, for all these juniors that are going to be the next generation, get this, they're going to be thinking about our pensions. That's that generation. And so, Mr. G, chill.
Oh, hi. Well, I was going to share another project you're not aware of. I just incorporated a company. I met a young man on the space here, on X, on Twitter. I'm not sure if he was still X. Yeah, I think it had turned to X. But his name is Dan, and he's in Nigeria. And he taught himself how to code through YouTube, through tutorials, through other areas, learn blockchain, and he developed basically a system in his area in Nigeria there, because 74% of the individuals that are farming there have to use a third party middleman to get their goods and services to the marketplace. And so what Dan has done, he's formed a company called Denio Refinance, or Regenerative Farming, and he's trying to bypass that middleman for the people he's trying to help. And so he's developed this system, and more recently, over the last several months, we've been cultivating it, seeing how it's going to work. They don't have insurance in Nigeria, or in most Africa. They have reassurance, and so that's part of the things that we're integrating into it. But just this last week, I actually incorporated Denio Refinance here in the United States for the benefit of the Nigerian farmers. And so it looks to be a really great project. It's a long-term project. We're looking at the next 5 and 10 years. It's incorporated as a C corporation, so we can potentially do Reg A and probably more Reg D filings for institutions if we need to raise money and things of that nature. But I'm just really excited that I've had the opportunity to try to help somebody else's project in another country, because of this particular platform. So yeah, I just thought it was neat.
Oh, I'm trying to talk with my mic closed. That never works out. Yeah, thank you so much for. Yes, this is exactly what blockchain technology can do, right? It can actually get rid of all these things in the middle. And I mean, this is such an inspirational story because we have tons of people up on stages all the time being like, yeah, they can't find the way. And it's like, look around you. You can solve a problem for people with coding. You can solve a problem for people with using blockchain technology. And there's absolutely no excuse anymore. We got now this vibe coding thing going on. And that doesn't mean that you still, vibe coding for me is a great way to learn how to code, like, yeah, in a very creative way. But you do need to know some coding to protect that all right on the back end, especially for security and especially if you're working with a blockchain technology. Then, but look, you can vibe code something and then actually go to a coder and be like, "Hey, my guy, can you check right what I did and what do I need to do?" There's tons of networking going on in spaces here on X, in posts, in VCs. You know it, right? So you just need to be out there with your stuff and be creating, right? Be creating. Yes, Edge, you have your hand up.
I forgot. And I also forgot what I was about to say. No, yeah, no, I forgot again. Sorry.
Dude, Edge's last payout was legendary. Edge, how the hell did you do that? You want to tell us about that? I saw Mr. G reposted your paycheck you got from X.
I forgot. No, just kidding. No, I'm
1,000.
just,
You got over $1,000, dude. That's a nice little bag for some engagement.
yeah, just going inwards, there's no need to like look at someone else. Like whatever you're creating is like you're never competing with anyone. No one wants to hear that answer, but no one else literally exists except you.
But
That's
tell
a very
me, how did you do it though? Like, are we talking 6
I
hours a
went
day?
inwards.
6 hours a day, 7 days a week, or how many hours do you think you put into engagement?
More like 16 hours a day.
Whoa, dude. That's what yeah. Damn, I was afraid of that answer. That's
No, I mean it's not. Yeah, I mean it's a all tying together type
right,
thing. It's
right.
like going to the gym, sleeping right, eating right, and all of these things is work as well.
Takes discipline.
So yeah, exactly. It's discipline, but it's also like alignment, and it becomes like discipline. Discipline is not hard when
Right.
you're like one with it.
Yeah.
So it's like one thing leads to the next. You eat good, and then you want to do the next good thing, and all of a sudden you have aligned yourself so perfectly that you're like a walking Lamborghini. You have these clear thoughts like coming out of nowhere, and you just can go off of that. So you can do this. You're made out of like flesh and stuff as well. I mean, I think it's flesh at least. I mean, some people say it's stars and light and stuff. I would like to stand on that side as well. You know.
Sure, everything has this. Look, I just, something, I have a lot of colleagues, right? Because they actually do the same thing I do in different fields of hypnotherapy. And so I excel in conversational hypnosis, right? And others might do regressional hypnosis. And we have all these different fields. And we were having a little meeting this morning. And so somebody had a quote, forgot what it was from, but yes, some more people need to hear this because willingly identify yourself with that which you most desire, knowing that it will find expression through you. There's nothing out there that you need to incorporate in. Everything happens in expression through you. And this is why being creative and creative people really feel this, right? Because it happens through you. There's not something out there that needs to come to you. It all happens through you. In fact, there could be something around you right now that you're not seeing or hearing because you're not thinking it's possible. And the moment you can leverage that expression through you, that's the moment that you will hear the good idea. That's the moment it will show up, and you will call it a weird synchronicity and some kind of hoodoo voodoo moment. But it's never that way, right? It's coded. Okay, Mr. G. Yes, Mr. G, hands up. Baby hands.
Oh yeah, I was just going to say, working that hard. I hope whatever you're doing winds up earning a residual income because while we've talked about that also, if you're going to work that hard, is might as well keep paying you. And the last thing I was just going to share, since we haven't spoken in so long, I finished about a month-long contract where I was working with an AI company, and they hired me as an educator. This particular company hired like 12,000 people over the last several months to bring us in to basically, as we've been talking about, replace people from engineers to scientists to I went in, like I said, as an educator to help prompt engineer AIs. And what we were supposed to do is give these AIs tasks, but we had to give them tasks that couldn't be facilitated in the real world, if you will, because an AI can't pick up the phone and make a call. So they were training us basically to replace ourselves in an environment. So I was creating these things as a teacher, and then I was finalizing them, and then they're going to put that into the database of this AI so it can learn more. And I just thought it was fascinating. So yeah, just wanted to share that. They say AI is going to take us over and all that. I don't think so, but it is definitely, if you're somebody who is using AI, you have a much better advantage over the individuals that are not. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, I'm so happy that you are expressing this, Mr. G, because I've been trying to get this message out there, especially for the Web3 people, because our context Our story with AI is different than people in Web 2. Web 2 people often use what? Just for searching things, making an image here and there. But people in Web 3 are actually creating so much more with it. And so I just want you to realize that potential. To me, that feels like we're right at before the dot-com boom when all this opportunity was just all around you, right? And people in Web3, you have, and I actually looked into this for the numbers because I don't run on vibes alone, even though you guys might think so. And you're 100%, 130% have an edge on against people in Web 2. So 130% more likely you will succeed building with AI. And so that is no joke. And so if you're in this space and you're feeling like a little bit lost on what to do, just know that you are so close to anything in app and everything that can happen to you. I see that founder Dutch has joined the party. Good to see you. Let's do a little bit of an intermezzo because now that Dutch is here, he's going to speak as well. So I want you guys to leave 2 comments up in that purple pill right here. Repost this room once more, quote post, do your thing, right? And I'm going to, which one are we going to play? I'm going to do a Tic original, the 10 crypto commandments. And I'm going to go for a little bit of espresso, you guys. And then we'll be back with Dutch.
5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If no commandments, what? Nobody can tell me nothing about this blockchain. Not the same coin that's taking my defense. People in Discord, I ain't forget you shillers. My leverage triggers. Word up. I've been in this game for years, it made me an animal. It's rules to this shit, follow me a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your bags on track, not your wallet hacked back. Rule number uno, never tell nobody your seed phrase. Not your girl, not your fam, that's how you get rest in 3 days. Number 2, never tweet your next move. Don't you know whales lurk and dump in silence, fool? Take it from your highness. I done seen mad rugs from influencers, shilling project spotless. Number 3, never trust nobody. Your Dow model sell the treasury for a Lambo and a thotty. Hoodied and botted up running exit scams for that fast buck. They be laying in the telegram to drain that ass up. Number 4, I know you heard this before. Never ape high on your own supply coin, for sure. Number 5, never chill where you rest at. I don't care if you want pre-sale, tell them miss me with that. Number 6, that goddamn credit. Get it. You think a big change paid, you better forget it. 7, this one is underrated. Keep your family and your crypto back separated. Money and blood don't mix like 2000. No more Isaac, find yourself in governance war, kids. Number 8, never keep no weight on chain. Hot, cold, wallet, save lives, hardware keys in the vault spot. Number 9, should have been number 1. If you ain't paying attention, stay the fuck away from the SEC. If Gary thinks you're snitching, he ain't trying to listen. He be freezing your account, waiting to start hitting. Number 10, a strong word called consignment. Strictly for whales, not for freshmen trying it. If you ain't got the liquidity, say hell no. Cause they gon' want the USDC range, fleet hell snow. Follow these rules, you'll have mad bread to break up. If not, 24 months on the wake up. Slug hit your back, watch your chart shake up. Liquidator did your makeup when it crashed. Your death goes to get her fast. Speak your last, you're thinking rugged in a flash. Gotta go, eyes to wake up. Word up.
All right, you guys, yeah, your 10 crypto commandments, especially if you're DJing. Let's welcome Doge. Doge. God,
Doge.
too much coffee, you
Yikes.
guys. That's what happens. I'm starting to see in colors now. Dutch, of course, it's Dutch. Oh my God.
Hello, hello. It's Doge. It's Doge here.
What's
Doge,
up,
Doge,
Doge?
Dutch, Doge.
What's up? Doge in the house.
Dogecoin in
What's
the
up?
house.
So, Wild, first of all, congratulations on that fantastic rebrand. Girl,
Yes,
you
thank
look
you.
so
I'm so
fire.
happy.
Dick is also flexing something here. What's going on here, Dick?
Well, he's feeling
That's
left out,
I was
Dutch.
just being a fanboy. Yeah, I just used Nano Banana to throw this one together, and dude, it turned out
Yeah.
really good though. When I click on the actual image, I told the AI model to vectorize the graphic, make it crisp and clean, and what a freaking hack that prompt is, because it makes any image that you're generating, it kind of steps away from the GPT generated look. Like when you have it vectorize it, crisp and clean it, things. I'll have it do a digital illustration with like hand drawn lines and stuff, and it'll make your art, or I mean, if you want to call it
Yeah.
art, but it'll make your result look much more like it was created rather than generated.
Yeah, it's cool. We can almost add it to the collection. It's so good.
I want to go that far, but yeah, it's
But
not bad.
then it's 6970. That's not the right number anymore.
No,
Mm.
no. They were going off kilter, but yeah, no. Tic was kind of jelly, right? So and we sit next to each other here on the stage,
Of
just so.
course, no, no, no. Actually, Dick is such a good guy because he asked me permission, which is pretty rare in the space, right? People just copy paste all this everything, but no, no, he's down. He's good. He's good. Dick is good,
Absolutely. Yeah,
and he's
it's not my project or anything. And so for me to just like be repping that, it's like I don't know if you don't want to be like associated or aligned with like certain people or just or even people that are like willing to just I don't you
yeah.
get what I'm
I'm
saying.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, and I think it's all about go with the flow. Who the fuck cares? If you want to be creative, and you want to be supportive, I welcome that. So no problem at all. So how we doing here, people? Friday night, at least it's Friday night for me. Pretty,
Yes.
Wow.
We're
pretty,
vibing.
pretty exhausting day actually for me, but that's normal right after the mint, I think. But it's
The
good to
mint,
be here.
the mint hangover. No, actually, no. Like I was telling people already a little bit about it. I think it was just hella bullish. A lot of people felt like very much OG vibes, another mint on Ethereum, anticipated, and then of course it's gonna glitch. That just fits right in the narrative.
The glitch, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
and
I mean,
yeah.
to be honest, the glitch was not welcomed by me.
No, I know that it was, but I also want you to know that when you try and change things, right, that don't want to be changed necessarily, there's going to be
Yeah.
some roadblocks being tossed in your direction, and these are little tests for everybody to overcome. For you, for me,
Oh
for
yeah,
the
no,
team,
of
and
course, of
for
course.
community. Yes, so
But
that
but
is
but
what's going to happen.
yeah, I mean, as a founder, right, and I consider myself like a perfectionist. You have so many moving parts with a mint. I mean, people have no idea. It's so much. So, and then I mean, I can't hide the feeling that if everything is done right in the run up towards the mint, right? Everybody loved us. We were like nailing everything. And then you want everything. I mean, you want everything to go flawless. That's just how it should be, right? And it didn't happen. So I'm a bit, I mean, disappointed because I mean I'm happy because the collection is out, and people DMing me, Mark, congratulations, you minted out. Yeah, duh, it was free.
Mm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so but it's more that yeah, I mean, I'm a perfectionist, guys. So, and if that happens, like, you don't want to have your website going down for half an hour because of a mistake by a developer, basically, because that what was it were a few mistakes which were not, if people would kept their eyes on the ball, it would not have happened. So, but that's just me being a perfectionist. But I'm already over it. I didn't sleep well about it, but I'm cool now. I mean, now we
It's
can
done.
start building.
Product is here. It is done in whichever way. Look, I wanted to have a nice labor too when I give birth to my daughter, right? But there were also technical difficulties. So
You
we
had
can
two.
always have perfect. Sometimes, yeah, you put in the work and then it's up to, whatever that is providing. So, it's done. It's here. And we cannot go back, and nor do we want to, right? So I think a lot of people were just happy that it was done because there was so much anticipation and FOMO around it, and that draws a whole different crowd of people trying to scam it, and et cetera, et cetera. And all in all, that is just attention, and attention doesn't matter, bullish, bearish, right? It pumps it. And so you guys, somebody just DM me that they picked something, a few things up from the floor, and so go ahead and look on OpenSea. Go to the Frosh main page because there is that link, always use the link from the main page that lands you on that collection. Because there were tons of scam collections going on. I mean, well, this is Web3. Who are we kidding? It's the Wild West, right? Always those making
You know what's also interesting because I start feeling that vibe again today. That if you read the timeline and then I mean, you put so much effort in a project like this, right? People have no idea, how expensive it all is, and then you see people like the Yeats on the timeline. They buy something for $20, they sell it for 22, and then they're celebrating that they are Yeats. And what I think then 1 hour later is, I'm getting even fucking more motivated to push this to one eat. Because then they're gonna, look in the mirror and think, fuck, why did I sell? Those kind of things. There's so much emotions then, on the mint day itself and the day after. But that's part of the game, man. It is what it is.
That's
Yeah,
what we're here for. Yeah, go ahead.
transmute their bad energy that will come back and then make it into something extremely bullish. That's leverage.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is. Especially this time in the market when the whole market has the vibe, right, and the sauce. And I know it's sometimes hard to stay bullish, you guys, but you got to do it even in the face of adversity. Even haters are your biggest fans. You know, leaders turn into holders, and it's all on the spectrum like this, right? It's all on a pendulum swing like this. And it's my dog is just trying to throw up. This is crazy. Would you not
No,
do
no,
that?
no, no pee pee, no wee wee.
No, mine just likes to freaking like do the dry heaving.
It's a
So
humper.
it's trying to scare me. You guys, if you just landed in this space, repost or post your room. And let's give it up for the people on the six live streams as well that are watching with us. I see Tick is pulling up some ferocious stuff for you to see. And so if you're hearing and seeing us, leave a comment down on that we take Kick, Twitch, X, YouTube, and Pump Fun at the same time, right? We always enjoy those comments after we finish this space. And if you are listening here in this space, just know that this little square here of people in the space is actually shown on the live stream, so people can see it when you throw up 100 and a heart, right? And so try and stay alive here. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you guys, Friday night. Normally we don't pull up with what's the ticker. It's usually on Thursday. But yeah, busy times all around, and so we still wanted to be consistent with you guys and check in on each other. And what a good time we have here, Mr. G, who's our financial educator, boots on the ground there in the USA, teaching the kids how to do better with their finance, and of course, crypto is going to be a part of that. Um, how do you say conversation? And now we have Dutch on stage right here too, Dutch. So how do you feel? How do you? I mean, anybody who has questions for Dutch, you guys just get on stage or your hand up. He's here right now. I got Click is still here as well.
How long until we get a merch shop that sells those Froge beanies with the little eyeballs on top? Come on, I need one.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, you mean the real beanies?
Yeah. Hold on. Did you already create them?
No.
Oh, dude, I
But
was looking at some posts.
I
I'm like, that would
mean,
be so sick.
I can give you like a little bit of. I mean, it's very premature stage, but a good friend of mine, he knows the founders of G Star. You know G Star?
No, I don't. Is it a clothing brand?
Yeah, but it's pretty big.
Okay.
It's pretty big, and it's Dutch. It's a Dutch brand.
Tick is from California, Dutch.
Okay. Well, I mean, G Star is I don't know if it's yeah, it's pretty big also. No, well, in America, I don't know.
Oh, I'm
But
seeing it right
anyway, no,
now.
I mean,
No, in America
you
too. It
know,
was for yeah.
yeah. But it's good to. I mean, it's actually not a bad idea. I mean, it's a nice beanie for real life and colors and stuff. You can do a lot with it, yeah.
Very
I mean,
cool.
that's the biggest challenge now, right? I mean, if you are a project founder, and I'm a founder, now this is the first real project in terms of that we can do volume and think outside of the box a little bit with your own IP. Okay, what are you gonna do next? Because I mean, again, I said it before. One of my examples is Luca with Pudgy Penguins because
Exactly. Yeah.
he really pulled it off to go like mainstream outside of the Web3 space, and
Mm-hmm.
that's absolutely something what I'm looking at because the pond. Do you say it like that? The pond will be bigger, right? It's just Web3. It's just it's all moving around, liquidity, and it's hard to grow here. I mean, obviously, if markets are pumping, and it's a different story. But if you really want to build a brand, and be successful on a global scale, you need to look further. So, I mean, we are looking at different options, and but it's all just planting seeds, right? That's basically it. First, we need to get traction. I mean, we need first we need to reveal. That's a story also, by the way. Yeah?
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna it's not tomorrow. It's not the day after, but it's not too far away. But it is a story which will unfold. I love the storytelling, man. I just love it. Now with AI, it's so easy to do, and it's not expensive. These videos we create on the timeline. I pay, I think, like $300 for 1 minute, full AI. I
Wow.
mean, if you would do that, like I said it before, if you would do that like pre AI or pre AI, so that we're
Mm-hmm.
talking about one year ago, it would cost you $20,000 easy,
Wow.
because you need to do the modeling, the rigging, the lighting, the animation. It's just so much work. So
Mm-hmm.
these videos, it was so much fun to do the storytelling and to come up with these. I mean, even these scripts, right? I mean, imagine you are. I mean, I'm not a producer. We're not story writers, script writers, but you have two tools in our case. It's ChatGPT and it's VO3, and you could do everything. It's
So
unbelievable,
true.
and I think that resonated also with a lot of people, like the storytelling, and yeah, that's for me. That was like a really fun part of it. And we're not done, eh? I mean, actually, one of the things what we are doing, and not a lot of people know this, but I mean, I can tell you here that we already launched, like, I mean, we launched different movies, but we also launched two, we call it the lore videos. One was the first one where he's escaping from the Matrix, or not from the Matrix, but from the laboratory. And the one after that, yeah, it's all on the timeline. But we are launching like 20 of these videos. That's the idea. And the guy who creates those videos, he was my 3D modeler, and he's very passionate about video editing, and he made these videos. But he has a lot of context with these. How do you call it? Like the film festivals, right? Now all these film festivals, they have like new categories, and that's AI films, AI movies.
Oh wow.
So yeah, these 20 videos we're gonna drop. It's like, ranging from 1 minute videos to 2 to 3 minutes, but they're all connected. They're not. I mean, we launch them like every other week. We're gonna launch one, but it's one long story, and then eventually it will probably be a film of 40 minutes, and that's the one we're gonna submit to these AI festivals. And then we rally the community behind it, because it's all on voting systems,
Oh,
right? So
sick. Yeah.
it's just fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
These things are so much fun, you guys. You can't believe how much fun I have making videos. I'm a little bit better with the audio. I do not lie. I have
I
to
love the
admit.
GM one also, by the way.
Yeah, but I see mistakes in it. But this is like I'm. That's maybe why we vibe so, because I'm, even though I always give other people grace, I'm not always giving myself, right? So I make a video and I'm just like, yeah, this is a mistake, that's a mistake. I also know that the majority of the people would not see that. So we always, are harder on ourselves this way. But yeah, this, I'm not going to point it out because then you're going to see it. But yeah, it's just so much fun to do it with a different character, and I want to do like a community space outside of the official spaces, just to help the community tap into that, right? Yes, right. You can become better at this too, and you can be on other social media platforms. You can even use your avatar, your NFT to do it. Do live streaming, right? But you know what pays a lot on these YouTube, TikTok, and other. Daily, I'm actually on these platforms as well. You guys, yeah, and because I teach teenage girls, and they're making $1,200 to $1,500. Their little anime stories on YouTube. right? And I taught them how to create it. I pay for the things that they need, and but that is low investment compared to, and they just started their channels, right? So these videos get more views with every day passing, and so they're building a presence on a social media platform. And so I want to help the Froge community out, doing that, right? And brand yourself through this and get good ideas through this, right? And then you maybe, just maybe, you don't need to sit there and watch the 1 minute chart on any token that you bought, because you actually then have some time to put into something else to distract you. Right? Um, so yes, AI is going to be big for us, and you do have a lot more options and potential and opportunities around you. I think more than anybody realizes here. Like I said before, right? So yeah, the lore with Frosh is just so strong, and I think a lot of people are catching on to that because that's a vibe, right? And I think we do. We are in a point in the market, especially in the bear market. That's when these things really start to pop, because that's where actually the things that matter are gonna catch some eyes, right? We don't need to elbow around all the garbage around us to spot the gems, because it's easy. Like I said, it's easy to have quote unquote conviction when the chart is up and the green candles are there, and it's harder to do on the bottom. But when you do it on the bottom, it's much more powerful, right? It creates that momentum. Let's go. Yes, Tick, did you pull up a Dutch article? I pinned that up here in the Jumbotron. Maybe you want to look at that and play that for the live stream,
Oh, the
the
letter from the
video.
founder, right?
Mm-hmm,
Oh
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. So we don't get to hear this in this space because of the feedback that it gives when we have
Gaming
some
token.
when we have our mic open.
Once something gets labeled, thinking
But
stops.
yeah, anything else you wanted to share, Dutch,
Froge was never
with
built
us,
to
or
fit a
just
category.
Well,
Markets.
I mean, it's an exciting week coming up. We have a few very interesting events. We're going to showcase the technology in live stream, so that's going to be a fun one because then people will actually see, what you can do with the tech in a very very easy, low access. Is that the right word? Low access? No, laagdrempelig.
yeah, you want to just translate that one on one to
Yeah, but
low
that's not
access.
happening. But you know what I mean.
Easy access, yeah,
Easy
yeah.
access.
In
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah, yeah.
accessible way, in a
Yeah.
more casual way, yeah.
Yeah, because what's possible with the iOS application, you need an iPhone. Okay, that's one thing. But if you have an iPhone and you have a Froze NFT, and we do an event like a gaming event or at least an event to participate in the gaming environment, the only thing you need to do is you need to sit behind your computer, open your phone, open the app, place it in front of yourself, and then you press a button that we call it the non-AR mode, and then you see your head. It's tracked, of course, it tracks everything, and then you press a button and then you enter the studio and then you arrive in the live stream and then you're live but fully anonymous, but you're there, you're talking, you have fun, and you play games with us. So that will be really something, what will make people think, okay, why, right, it already looked good, but what the fuck is going on now? So that's very very, yeah, that's something we're gonna do. And I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, there are so much different opportunities with live streams. People have no idea that that it's such a growth market, but it needs to be accessible, and not everybody wants to be with his face in front of the stream, right? And this brings the opportunity to do that what you want to do without doxing yourself and just enjoying yourself with others. I mean, we did a test and we had 30 people in one stream, 30 froaches next to each other, positions, all floating heads, all talking with each other and having a ball. Basically, I mean, I'm looking now at my phone, right? You see all these profile pictures, but imagine that if they're all moving and talking and are live, and that's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's another, that brings a whole nother element of reality, into this space, which we need. It's already nice that we can hear each other in spaces. That gives us a little bit more depth. But of course, it's nothing like we get the experience in Web 2. And so to actually have facial expressions is, for as humans, very important to us, and it will give that extra reality, layer of reality to your personality, which we are all just people here, right? We need to still understand this. It's very easy to glance over the fact that we are people. And sometimes I go to around in other spaces and people just behave a certain way because they're hiding behind a PFP, right? And that's all good and nice, but just realize that we're dealing with people, and same rules goes that are going in Web 2. Like, show a little bit of respect for each other, and keep it Gucci like that, right? But I can't wait because this sounds. I mean, it's hilarious. I already tried it out, of course, you guys. And it's just, the first 5 minutes just you laughing at yourself when you're moving. And live streams, you guys, are a big deal. I'm on Billy. I'm learning Chinese. I'm learning Mandarin. Sha sha ha. And so I'm on there. Sometimes I pull up a live stream because my teacher said you need to talk to Chinese people. I was like, I don't have Chinese neighbors, my bro. I live in Amsterdam, right?
Oh,
And and so, yeah, ni hao won't get you anywhere, right? So,
no.
well, that's not how people say hello over there. It's like a, but yeah,
What do they say?
I go on Billy, and people will pay. They pay me $5 for me to say something. It's usually bad words. So I made a Billy account. And all right, I'm here. I'm gonna talk. I'm just a Dutch person. I'm gonna try and talk Chinese. Make me say something, and they will toss money at you to say something. Right, and then yeah,
Something dirty.
yeah, well, or something funny. And so, but that's where you actually learn the best way. But I'm getting paid, see, ended my live stream, and I make like $300 or $400 just in an hour. So, so there's just tons to do, you guys. I can't wait to pull up the spaces when everybody has their reveal, and then do for the Froze community that one-on-one that we can then do to figure something out for you to do, right? Using your branding and even using your filter. That would be hilarious.
And guys, the Discord is open, by the way, Froze. We
Oh
opened the
yes.
Discord today. So if you want to join the community, you don't need to have a Froze, but you can join us, join the Discord. We actually have a very interesting event. We started, I think Cosmic posted the tweet tonight about the reveal. The reveal is also like an extension of the lore. And
I think Dutch
uh,
left.
oh, sorry.
No, you
Yeah,
listen
sorry.
to it. No
I'm
problem.
back. I was walking outside of my office and then it
Yep, can't
started
do
to break
that.
down. No. I know. No, but
Yeah, please can you pin the Discord link to the Jumbotron?
excuse me.
What is in the Jumbotron? What is it?
Yeah, the Discord link. Can you pin it to the Jumbotron?
You pinned it? Thank you, my guy. Thank you for your.
Yeah,
I
can
was
you
looking
pin it?
for
I
it.
can't find.
You are a great assistant tonight. Thank you very much. Uh, yes.
Yeah, so what people I mean, if people have an NFT and they obviously want to see the reveal, my advice is every day around 4 p.m. What is it, CET, you should refresh the OpenSea page with your NFTs, and then you see the next step in the reveal. And I actually think that we're gonna give away also some NFTs for people who post the new updated art video in OpenSea if they post it on their timeline. And guess what was it? I think they need to try to get. They need to find something, I believe. Something like that. But it's pretty cool because it's an extension of the lore. Again, the high quality AI videos, but now not in a landscape, but just a square. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, we're introducing some new characters, which is pretty dope. Uh, yeah, I mean, interesting times, people.
Whoa! I did not know this. You guys, we're going on Easter egg hunt here together. That's pretty amped. Yes, refresh every day at 4 CET. Right, 4 CET. Write that down. You guys take your notes and then refresh on OpenSea to see what's going on because this reveal is coming to us. Uh, we have to adjust to. We cannot just do it at once because then you would be overwhelmed, right? So we're adjusting to a new timeline, to a new feed, trying to escape the simulation.
Step by step, brick by
By
brick.
brick, block by block, right? Anybody has a question here for Dutch? Click. Oh, Pat is here on stage. Pat,
Yeah, gym, wild gym,
you
everyone.
always sound so exciting, my guy, when I talk to you.
Yeah,
Come on,
same to
give it to
me.
me. Come on, hype it up. Pat, here's Pat. Pat's coming on stage. Follow Pat. Pat is bringing the vibes. Let's go. Now say hello again, Pat.
This actually this PAP is very good, and it suits you actually. And I think this if this one actually I may doubt it may be the legendary one. And yeah, actually I'm holding one NFT, and I'm not going to sell it. So I love the PAP very much. And yeah, actually I have one question, that what's the future, what's next coming?
Bro, you're late into space, man. I've been talking my ass off for the last couple of hours already. You just gotta have to listen to the recording.
Yeah,
Because yeah, I just love all the excitement that you. My guy, for real. Come on up, Pat. Come on, Pat. I've been trying for such a long
is
time.
there any staking feature coming?
No staking, my guy. This is something else. You need to lock in better. But I'm gonna give you the rundown in another space. Then, if you're joining, or you have to go to the recording of this because we did
Yeah,
talk about a
I'll
lot.
go to the recording because Lurky is there, so I can
Yes,
go through it.
Lurky is there for you to summarize this for you. And
Yeah,
of course, put your notice on for Dutch and the main page so you get updated. And we already got a little bit of an Easter egg. There's an Easter egg hiding in what you're going to see on OpenSea. And for that, you need to refresh at 4 p.m. CET. So that's the mission. Get involved. And so that's the
definitely.
mission for you too, because you're having one as well, right?
Yeah,
Get involved or get out.
yeah, I'll
They
definitely.
broke.
No, just kidding, guys. Wild, I'm gonna wrap it up for myself because
Yes,
I'm getting
I
some
was
friends
about to
over.
wrap it up too because
Okay,
so here we
okay.
go.
But
Yes,
thank you, girl. Tick, Pat, Edge. I see Taika also, of course. My homie, my wingman. He's
like
here.
is it-
Tomorrow we have a rest day. On Sunday I have 3 meetings planned. So the grind is real. It never stops, people. Have a great weekend.
have a great weekend, Dutch. Thank you for coming, and let's do our little what's the ticket?
Yeah,
Oh,
what's the ticker? Yeah. Vibes. What's the ticker? Where's it at?
Where's it at?
What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag. Send the CA in the chat. Gonna ape another fact. Got a runner on the map. So line of sniping like a gat. And the Soviets move quickly. I'm the squeeze them where they at. I'm trying to bring them in. Comes back 1,000X is gonna land. I got him chilling in the back. And the guest fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
yes, you guys. Thank you all for coming. I hope you got all that alpha and all that feeling. And I just want to wish you a happy Friday night, and we'll see you in the next one. Tick.
Yes. Thank you for pulling up, fam. You guys stay blessed, stay bullish. We will see you next time. Let's go.
Absolutely. What a time to be alive. That one was for Adam.